Once again, Hollywood has proven that they are totally devoid of any new ideas or any creativity by rehashing an old show that we all grew up with, or at least I grew up with. Many of you may not have grown up with the original, but some of you grew up with some of the later incantations and changed it all around. Of course, I am talking about Scooby Doo. But we can't call it Scooby Doo because Scooby Doo is nowhere to be found in this show. They say Scooby Doo has been removed to make the movie more adult oriented. Like, I guess it's a show. I'm saying movie, but it's a show. Of course, the show is Velma on HBO Max. And they've taken Scooby Doo out, they've removed it so that it's geared more towards adults. Hello, it's not supposed to be geared towards adults. It's Scooby frickin' Doo, all right? Why would adults want to watch this show? I mean, it's a cartoon. It's obviously goofy because you got Fred looking like some kind of idiot anime. I mean, look at Fred. Of course, the one white guy. He completely looks like some idiot that can't even tie his own shoes. Okay, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, we're talking about Mindy Kaling, who is playing the titular character Velma. All right. Uh, Mindy Kaling responds to backlash over reimagining Velma as South Asian. Of course, Mindy Kaling is South Asian, so she's voicing Velma. They have turned her into a South Asian. Why change anything when the classics all still work? The titular bespectacled heroine quips in the hilarious first trailer of the upcoming HBO Max series Velma, which also takes a dig at the internet trolls. That's right. They take a dig at it by saying that there's an upcoming show about Judy Jetson, I guess, in their world, and Judy is no longer boy crazy. And of course, you can't change anything ever. That's what Velma says. And then she says, "I hope you die." At least she's still white. So you're making fun of us. You're making fun of all of us that grew up with these franchises, with these shows, knowing exactly how everyone is supposed to look, knowing exactly how everyone is supposed to talk, and you're completely changing everything. Okay, so Velma, we've already established, is South Asian, which I guess Indian. I guess she's Indian, or I guess you could also be Vietnamese or whatever. But not only that, they're keeping Fred as a white guy, but Daphne is being voiced by Constance Wu, who is Taiwanese. So you can see in Daphne's eyes here that they've definitely given her a slant eye. And of course, Norville, aka Shaggy, because they can't call a guy with this kind of hair Shaggy because Shaggy had shaggy hair and a shaggy beard. I guess that's why they called him Shaggy in the first place. But now they've made Shaggy black. Of course, they had to have a black guy in there, and they've given him some kind of dreadlocky looking thing and changed his name to Norville, which I didn't even know this in Scooby Doo canon. That was Shaggy's real name. How the hell was I supposed to know that? Anyway, they've race swapped 3 of the characters and got rid of Scooby Doo altogether. I mean, why? Why get rid of Scooby Doo? If I want to watch Scooby Doo, of course I will go back and I will watch the old Scooby Doo, the old Hanna-Barbera Scooby Doo. I just don't see the point of this. But this is just proving that Hollywood cannot come up with their own ideas. Screw the race swapping. Screw everything else. I mean, that really doesn't matter. Really, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever. But actually, it does matter to me. But I just want them to leave things alone. I want them to leave things as they are and come up with new stuff. That's all they got to do. Come up with a new idea. Okay? It doesn't have to be Scooby-Doo, but you can create 4 weird people that run around in a van and solve mysteries, I guess. And of course, there's not only that, but in a completely separate show, they've made Velma a lesbian. Velma officially comes out as a lesbian in Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo. Why do we need that? Why do we need that in a cartoon? It doesn't need to be there. Velma does not need to be a lesbian. She doesn't need to be a heterosexual. She doesn't need to be anything. It's a cartoon. Are you trying to groom our children by saying, look, kids, it's okay because Velma's a lesbian? Of course you're trying to groom everybody. That's exactly what you're trying to do. But Mindy Kaling responds to the backlash, and she says that she hopes, constantly surprised by reactions to everything on social media. And the series is billed as an adult animated comedy series telling the original story of Velma Dinkley. Speaking of the titular character, Kaling revealed growing up, she always identified with Velma, further explaining she was so cute but not like traditionally hot. Okay, you identified with her as a white person. Super smart, super thick glasses, questionable haircut. I just love this series and I feel so honored to do the voice. But you didn't feel honored enough, or you didn't connect with her enough to just keep her as a white person. You just had to change her race. You just had to change Daphne's race, which is a I guess she's white. I mean, they added a little yellowish color to her skin, but the bright red hair. I've never seen an Asian with super bright red hair like that. Not naturally, anyway. I mean, what is she? The girl with green eyes from Big Trouble in Little China? She's one in a million? And then just Shaggy. Shaggy was the comic relief. Is Norval going to be the comic relief? Obviously not. They're going to make Norval the smart one, and they're going to make Fred the idiot because Fred's the white guy. So that's what we got now. That's Velma coming out on HBO Max. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Smash the like button if you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.